which seems really weird, but my pillow is from the back of an armchair that my grandfather used to sit in, and so when we threw it away, I asked my parents if I could have a part of the chair because I missed my grandfather and I was really, really close to him. So they cut off one of the back cushions and I started using it as a pillow, and I cannot sleep. I don't sleep well without it. I like my bed. It's a futon, so I can kind of stand on it and step over all of the mess that is in my room. I have drawings from my friends taped on my wall. I have fuzzy posters that I did. I have a Disney princess calendar. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I think it says that I'm really close to my friends and that they care, that I care about them enough to put what they drew and what they gave me up on my wall. For a teenager, your room is the only place you can really express yourself because at school you have limitations. And if you can't express yourself in your room, where can you express yourself? Yeah, I would say so. I have a lot of books and stuff lying around, notebooks, things that mean a lot to me, even though at first glance, and mean stuff to me and about who I am, even though at first glance it doesn't really say anything. I do listen to music in my room. I listen to really whatever strikes my fancy. I have a lot of stuff on my iPod and on my computer. I feel safe when I'm in there because when I shut the door, nobody opens it, and it's kind of like I'm in this area that's mine and I'm just safe, I'm protected, and that it's my safe spot. And if anybody tries to come in, I can kick them out forcibly or just ask them to leave. Mine, messy, really, really messy, like insanely messy. It's not funny how messy it is. Pink, Haven, because if I need to get away from my family, I can just kind of go hide in my room and then nobody bothers me. The walls are pretty thin, so I'll hear the TV, I'll hear my parents having a conversation if they're having raised voices. I'll hear the cats fighting. Sometimes I'll hear Cinnamon yowling or scratching at my door.
I would say that my desk, because I have my big mirror on there, so, and also I can do like homeworks and draw because I like to draw, so my desk, and my bed because I love to sleep. So that's kind of say that I like to take pictures, and for the desk, because like I like to draw, so the desk is for me to draw. Yeah, like my room is like the personal space that I can express myself. Well, my room is like very messy, so they can say that I'm lazy, and since I have pictures on my wall, and they can say that I like to take pictures and draw, like I said before. So in my room, I feel like safe, and I feel like I'm at peace and I can relax, because like I can just like go to sleep if I want to. I can put on loud music when I feel like I want to. But then in my living room, like if I put it louder, my dad would ask me to put it quiet, and I can't really do anything at all. Messy, and sometimes it can like, it's clean, but still it's like messy, and I do a lot of stuff on my desk. And because like I went to school every day, I bring like those water bottles, so I drink it every day. It's gonna be like on the floor because I don't pick it up until like every single week on Saturday, that I clean all their stuff up and then put it on the recycle bin. Like mostly the noise that I could hear is like my sister screaming or fighting and running around the house. Like my room is like right down on the kitchen floor too. So I can hear the refrigerators every single night. And like around like outside during spring, like there's a lot of birds, so you can hear birds. And sometimes the squirrel come into the windows, so you can hear them like running. I don't really go to my friend's house, but then I went once, and I think that I like my room best because like it has more of me in there, and my room's like relaxing.
My favorite elements of my room are, first of all, I have a big mural on my wall of a sunset, and that's my favorite because I painted it myself. My mural and everything else says that I'm creative, and I kind of like to design things and do things by myself. Yes, I think it's really important that I express myself throughout my room. I have a lot of paintings on my walls and stuff that I've done by myself in photography, drawings, and things like that. My bedroom says that I like art, obviously. It might say that I'm kind of like outgoing, borderline obnoxious, because it's literally like bright sunshine yellow. I feel at home when I'm at my room because I've made most of it myself, and I just feel like it's me. So even though a lot of people are probably kind of stressed out about colors and everything, I like it. It's really different. I feel like there's like my family setting, like me and my family setting, and then there's just me in this little awkward part of the house. When I think of my room, there's a lot of weird memories because like that's where I hang out with my friends. Because I have like a really big room and I have a queen size bed, so when I have girls' night, we all sit in my bed. Otherwise, I have like people who like sit on the floor, and like these like random like articles of furniture I've picked up on the side of the road that like match my room somehow, like the nasty 70s one. My brother's room is kind of like right above mine, sort of. He has like a loft bed. I don't know what he does, if he like does like flips off of it or something, but there's like a lot of noise on the floor from it. It's really bizarre. And recently we just like redid the basement outside of my room, so we have like a bar and like a poker table and stuff like that. So my parents have like their friends over a lot, so if I'm not like out there with them, normally I can hear them. I think my room is just a lot brighter than other people's room, like it's a lot more personalized, because I know a lot of my friends are just like so busy that they have like the same like light pink and purple Justin Bieber poster situation going on in their room, and I actually like took the time to like do it myself and make it like how I am now. So. My favorite object in my room is the Christmas present I got from my dad. I used to have a like Bose sound dock or whatever, but they thought since I'm going to college I needed like a stereo that had like a radio, a CD player, and a sound dock. So it's like this big Sony thing, and it has like 2 speakers that are that big, and then just like a regular thing. I think it's awesome. It looks really cool because it's like in the corner and it's all set up. I really need to fix my walls. I had to paint it all by myself. Like I did like the mirror by myself, but I also had to like do like all the yellow walls, and like I don't know, I just got so lazy by the end of it. Like the tops and the bottoms of my walls, like I don't know. I think I got to the point where I was like, I'm not going back on that stupid ladder to touch up the top. And I really need to do that.
I guess I like my bed the most because I sleep on it and it's really comfortable. But then I also like on my left wall, I have a bunch of Twins posters from like 2003 when I was a little kid, and they were my favorite team. They still are, but back then I was really big into them. and I like to look it up because it kind of reminds me back when they were good, and I really liked all of the players, and it's kind of sad now because none of them are left. I have a bookshelf with a bunch of books I read when I was little. I'm kind of lazy, so I haven't changed it in like 8 years. Identifying birds and identifying trees. I'm kind of the exception here because it's 8 years old, so I guess I look at it as more of like a nostalgia thing. That I'm a big Twins fan, and kind of stuff I liked when I was a kid is there. It's kind of fun to look back at that. This kid is kind of lazy because it's just, there's like stuff all over. It's not very clean. And there's like clothes all over the bed. They're not in the dresser's empty. Doesn't put stuff away. There's just kind of stuff on top of more stuff. I feel pretty relaxed when I'm in my room because I go there to sleep mainly. Then I kind of chill in the living room the rest of the time, so. I share it with my rabbit. She hops around. Fluffy. Like she flips her food bowls over, so there's always like hay and pellets all over the floor. She's messier than me. It's pretty quiet. I'm like next to the stairs at the apartment, so sometimes you can hear people like stomping up, but it's not that loud. In summer you can hear kids playing, but that's during the day when I'm usually out of bed. I guess I have the alarm set, and I have 3 alarms. I have my phone, my old phone, I put it under my pillow and it vibrates and plays, do a different song every week. Just like a little clip, usually like loud and obnoxious. And then I have another one that plays nature sounds, and I have a 3rd one that does the buzzer, and it never works. Like my friends are a lot more modern, like they represent their current personality a lot more than mine does. Pretty sure I'm the only one that has like hay and pellets and bunny stuff all over the floor. Yeah, we're all pretty messy. I'm sure I'm worse with the clothing, but I think everyone does that from time to time. It's just a habit for me.
I have a lot of things in my room that I like. I have my sewing machine, I have my serger, I have my computer, my bed, and everything. I think my wall shows that I'm a little bit creative, at least. I like doing things. I like art. I think so, because if you use your room to express yourself, then you're automatically just going to be more comfortable than if you're just like in a white room with white walls with like blue sheets. I mean, it doesn't really do anything for anyone. I like all of my house, but I like my room the most because no one bothers me or talks to me there. I can just be by myself because I like being alone. So that's nice. It's also really comfortable, and it's pretty warm compared to the rest of the house. It's really bright. I have teal walls and bright pink and teal sheets. And then all of the quilts are pretty bright too. Lots of lights. Bright is a good word for that, I guess. I have 2 windows that face to the side of our house, the north side of our house. So I like hear people if they walk past them if they're open, but usually I don't really hear anything. I have a window that goes into an entryway, and that's over my bed. And I can hear people when they come in through the front door. I can tell who it is and everything. Then I have air vents, and my house is old, so you can really hear anything that
that is going on in the house from like any air vent. I listen to a lot of music. I like Florence and the Machine is one of them. I like The Hold Steady, The Replacements. I kind of like The Clash, not so much. I listen to everything but country, actually, because I don't like country. But everything else is good. I think my room's pretty messy. I sometimes leave clothes on my floor, and if they're not on the floor of my room, they're probably like pushed into my closet. I try to hang things up. Like, I make an effort, but I can't do it every day. It's too hard. I think it's probably similar to everyone else's room. I mean, it's not particularly special.
Well, if you really want to, but no, you're not supposed to say your name.
Okay. I have this painting that I made in art class, and it's just like I threw all the stuff on there, like all the paint on there, and it looks really cool, and I really love it. And it's like on my door that I'm wild. Like, I just like to throw stuff together. Right now, I probably said that I'm lazy because it's kind of dirty. But normally it's clean, so probably I'm a neat freak, but not right now because I'm lazy, because I'm stressed out about the senior paper. It's so horrible. Yes, I do, and it's horrible. Yes. My little sister, this is why my room's dirty, because my little sister, my older sister moved back in, so I had to move in with my little sister. 15. Yeah. And she likes to wear my clothes and touch my stuff. Yeah. I think so, because you're gonna live in there, no one else is gonna live in there. So you wouldn't want anyone else to express themselves in your room. So you should be able to. Surprisingly, I like country music. I really do.
Is there any Well, one of my favorite pieces of furniture that I have in my room is the touch lamp that I have right by my nightstand, because I think it really incorporates a little bit of what's going on into the future, because you don't even have to turn the little knob anymore. You just touch it. I have little details that express me through my room, you know, little adaptations that I've made over time. But overall, I think the room has stayed the same, and I've changed. Well, I feel that mostly when I'm in my room, I'm just sleeping there or sometimes doing homework. So it's not really too much of a change from when I'm in the rest of my house, because I sleep and do homework in the rest of my house too. But I guess the difference between that and my room is that it's just a little bit more personalized. You know, childish. I haven't had time to really step it up and make it myself yet, so I'd say, you know, as much as I hate to say it, my room still is pretty childish. Walls in our house are pretty thin, so you can hear the footsteps creaking from up the stairs coming downstairs, so we always kind of know when there's like a warning of, you know, oh, someone's moving up or down around the house. We can hear the dogs kind of howling from outside.
So my favorite things in my room are probably like my dorky stuffed animals that I have, and also like my jewelry and stuff, just because My room isn't that personalized otherwise, but I love elephants, so I have a lot of elephants in my room. I have like stuffed Dumbo that my boyfriend got me at Disney World, and I have all sorts. I think I probably have like upwards of 20 elephants all in my room, so that's my favorite part. My room is really plain. I do not have color on the walls. I don't have any funky paints. And yeah, I have a lot of older stuff, like my quilt and stuff that is like ratty and torn out. It's comfortable. So I think it shows that I hold on to things, maybe that I stick to what works for me, I guess, because I have a lot of older stuff and I don't renew my decoration. I usually get really stressed and restless in my room because that's where I do my homework. Yeah, I share my room with my older sister, and it can be challenging because if she's angry and she wants to come upstairs in the room and I'm doing homework or something and I'm trying to focus, it's hard to focus sometimes. I can usually hear like the TV downstairs. Sometimes my sister plays music and I tell her to turn it off because I'm trying to do homework or something, so I can usually hear that through her headphones actually. And sometimes like police sirens, or just because I live kind of close to the hospital, so I can hear like ambulance noise. I am ready when you are.
Favorite elements of my room is probably all the posters on the walls, because they each represent something that I love or that holds memories for me, so yeah. I think it's definitely important to express myself through my room because it's the place where I go to be myself and to be by myself, so it needs to express who I am. Well, like I said before, on the walls is a lot about my interests in terms of fan bases and stuff, and also I keep my music and musical instruments in there, so that's something that's important to me, and it sort of expresses me through my room. Well, my room's in the basement, so whenever someone walks across the kitchen, which is above my room, it makes sort of loud pounding sounds. I listen to all types of music in my room. I'm sort of a music geek, so I guess I'm really into show tunes, and I'll sort of sing along to them. Whenever I go to my friends' houses, it seems like their rooms are always really neat and their walls are a lot less full than mine. So I guess I just put a lot of myself into my room, including all the clutter.
It's probably my mirror, because I see it every day and I put a lot of like memories in it. Like I have a lot of concert tickets and movie tickets on it, and my Warped Tour ticket, which is really awesome and I love it. And then I have like a lot of drawings on it and little stickers, so yeah. I think it's very important to express yourself through your room, because that's like your own space and it's where you go when you're doing homework and need to get away from stress or just like anything like that. I think it's like the one place where teens show who they really are and like the things that they really like come out from their room, and not at school or at other places. I feel tired when I'm in my room because I am just busy constantly, and my house, it's not very busy, but it's just not quiet. And when I go into my room, it's quiet and calming and nice to disaster. I can't even see my floor. So I live in the attic of my house, so I don't really hear a lot from downstairs, but when it's raining or like snowing or anything, it's like right above me. I hear a lot of squirrels run across my roof. It's like pretty kind of all through the night and in the morning.